Okay, so back in the room. We were at Ketchikan all day today, and you know, it's a nice little town for sure. We did our sea kayaking day, which was pretty fun. I realized I'm a little claustrophobic, so I had on like the little bib thing, and then my jacket, and then the life jacket. Then I squeezed into the kayak, and I was like, nope, no, not happy about this at all. So had to take the sea bib thing, kayak bib, I don't know what it's called, off, and then I was okay. Didn't see too much for wildlife. A lot of eagles if you go on the sea kayaking. We saw 2 sea lions, I believe it was, which was kind of cool. They were actually pretty close to the boat, which was nice. But the one thing that I find it's funny, because when we booked it, they're just like, oh, come out and see all this wilderness. You know, come see whales and come see orcas and dolphins. And then when we finally get there, I'm like, so what are the chances that we'll see a whale? And he's like, oh, a humpback, probably one out of 10 days you'll see one. I was like, oh, what about an orca? 1 in 20. Oh, maybe that's something that you want to say in the ad. You know, maybe shouldn't be a highlight. Eagles, sure. Seals, maybe. But the chances of seeing a whale, I guess, in Ketchikan on the sea kayaking tour, not so good. Not so good. If you are lucky enough to see one, it's a real rarity. But we did walk around Ketchikan. We did go to Creek Street, I guess it is. That was really cool, actually. It's a lot of seems like local stores, a lot more kind of, I guess, history and local artsy shops and things like that, which was kind of cool. And it's just super pretty, really pretty. And then of course on the main street where the boat is, it's just souvenirs shops. Prices pretty good. But the one thing that I found, of course, we are doing a south tour, so it started in Juneau and then Skagway and then ended up in Ketchikan, is that I still think Skagway was the best place for prices for souvenirs and things like that. But Ketchikan would be probably a second. Souvenirs were decent prices, but definitely there were cheaper ones in Skagway if you're looking for like t-shirts and sweatshirts and things like that. Icy Point Strait, which is kind of where we went, is by far the most expensive out of all of them. So, you know, sweatshirts. I got this sweatshirt. You guys maybe see it. Alaska Ketchikan. $29, so that was pretty decent. Cheapest sweatshirt I could see in Icy Strait Point, I think, was like $60 or $70 US. So that was a no-go for us. But overall, very cool so far. Good trip. Tomorrow's a sea day, so I don't think I'm going to shoot a whole lot of anything. There's a fantastic sunset out there today. You know, we had such a mixture of weather. We had rain in the morning. It was kind of cold. Then it stopped raining, which was lovely. But then we were sea kayaking, so I was just sweating because we had so much clothing on. And you can't take it off when you're sea kayaking, of course, because you got everything on, your life jackets and all this kind of stuff. And then tonight, it was like a beautiful sunset. Just beautiful sunset. Yes, so tomorrow is day at sea. Probably not a lot that we're going to film, but our final day will be in Vancouver, and we do have a full day in Vancouver before we take our flight home. So there should be possibly one more video coming up of our Alaska trip. Alright guys, that's it for me tonight. I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted, and I expect tomorrow that my arms, shoulders are going to be a little on the sore side. Alright, I'm out. See you tomorrow.